Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area on Walker Road at the University Village Apartments, getting ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I am running a little late, so I think I'm going to get right on into it. Yesterday's high temperature here in North Jackson was 75 degrees. That's right. It hit 75 degrees here in North Jackson yesterday, and that tied the record of 75 degrees that was set in 2006 and again in 2017. Yesterday's low temperature was 37 degrees. I had no rainfall here yesterday in North Jackson. The highest wind gust was 11 miles per hour out of the south at 12:57 p.m. Yesterday's hottest high in West Tennessee was 75 degrees right here in North Jackson, while the coldest low was 30 degrees in Lexington, Tennessee. Now today's climate data, as of 6 p.m. at least, the skies were partly cloudy then. The temperature was down to 53 degrees. We will likely have a new low for today by midnight. That's because 53 degrees was our low this morning, and it's already down to 53 degrees at 6 p.m. The dew point was 43 degrees. The humidity was at 70%. The wind was out of the north at 10 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.17 inches of mercury. Like I said, today's low temperature was 53 degrees, again, as of 6 p.m. And today's high temperature made it up to 67 degrees. And here in North Jackson, I had 7/100 of an inch of rainfall that fell early this morning, roughly between 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. And by the way, Bemis, Tennessee, in South Jackson, on 3rd Street, had 20/100 of an inch of rain, 0.2 of an inch. So it rained a little bit harder in Bemis. There were reports near North Park and northern Madison County, or in North Jackson, of near 1/4 of an inch of rain in that area of North Jackson, which is a little west of me. Kind of give you a little idea of some of the varying amounts, but I actually had the least amount, or one of the least amounts, of 7/100, while Bemis had 20/100. Well, it happens like that sometimes. At least you know. Alrighty, the lowest relative humidity today was 70% as of 6 p.m. and the highest would be 97%, and that occurred at 8 a.m. Today's lowest barometric pressure was 30.10 inches of mercury, and that happened at 3 and 4 a.m. and then again at 2 p.m. while the highest would be 30.17 inches, and that occurred at 6 p.m. this evening. Today's highest wind gust was 15 miles per hour out of the southwest at 4:48 a.m. And today's records for November the 30th, yes, last day of November, the hottest high would be 73 degrees in 2014. The coldest high would be 30, and that happened in 1964. The warmest low would be 59 degrees in 2014, and the coldest low would be 11 in 1976. So it was a fairly warm day today on November 30th of 2014, just 3 years ago. Low of 59 and a high of 73. Still pretty pleasant this year, with 53 and 67 for the low and high so far. Alright, I think I gave you the coldest high was 30 and 64, and the coldest low was 11 and 76. The rainfall record for today would be 2 inches, and that happened in 2004. And we actually had a snowfall record too. We had 1 inch of snow today. 1 inch of snow on November the 30th in 1974. Thought you'd like to know that as well. Alrighty, I think that's, I did forget one thing. Let me see if I can show it to you without it looking finicky, if that's the right term here. I've got it on my Facebook page, but I think I went to my, yeah. Let me get it to where I can show it to you. It's, right there it is. That's good enough right there. I've got it on my Twitter page and on my my Facebook weather group page, and it's the summary of the rainfall for November. I thought I'd show it to you. November's rainfall total here on Walker Road in North Jackson, Tennessee, was a total of 2.65 inches of rainfall. Now for the whole year, I'm sitting at 46.93 inches of rain. Now since I do have a rain gauge set up in Bemis on 3rd Street, they had 3.33 inches of rain for the month of November. I haven't added up the average temperature yet because the month's really not over with yet. But the rain is over, so I figured it would be safe to go ahead and share that with you. So there you have it. 2.65 inches for November, 46.93 inches here in North Jackson, and 3.33 inches in November for Bemis. And I can't remember the exact amount for the year because, well, really I don't have a yearly calculation for Bemis because I didn't set it up in enough time for that. But at least you got November's total for Bemis, 3.33 inches. All right, now let me move on to the other graphs. Let me go ahead and show you the satellite picture. Really, it looks good. We're in pretty good shape tonight, and we'll be for the next few days. Matter of fact, we're going to have to wait till Tuesday to get any more rain, probably around here. That's when the next best chance for rain is going to occur, and that's next Tuesday. And there you see some clouds around the area. We're basically fair, though, here in West Tennessee now. And most of the clouds is in the eastern half of Tennessee. And there you see scattered south of us and a little more clearer to our north. Alright, let me zoom out to the region real quick. And it looks like pretty fair. More clouds to the east of us, of course. Looks like there's some trying to move in from the west. Maybe probably fair skies tomorrow with a few scattered clouds moving by from time to time, but not enough to really call it mostly cloudy. But it will be almost very cloudy, but not quite that bad either. Fair skies, partly cloudy on average. I think that's what the forecast is too. So there you see the reasoning behind it. Okay, let me branch out to the nation. And it looks, well, not all that bad, not really. There you see the whole nation at a glance. What it looks like. A lot of clouds in the southwest portion of the country, some up in the Pacific Northwest, and along that front to the east of us. Let's move through. I take a slightly closer view of Tennessee again. Alright. Alright, that's the satellite picture. Now let's go to the radar. I'll lay this down. And it looks like I don't have to hit play, unfortunately. Now you see the rain has moved to well east of us. It's well over there toward East Tennessee mountains, Appalachian Mountains over there. Johnson City down to near Chattanooga, even though it's northeast of Chattanooga. And a slightly heavier rain down in southern Alabama, scattered otherwise. But over here where we're at, in West Tennessee, we're in pretty good shape at the moment. Alright, let me branch out just a little bit more to the regional view. Let's see if I can get that to right in. There we go, that's what I wanted it to do. Now you see the whole southeast there. For some reason the northern part ain't. That's because they ain't looking right at it, that's why. There you see where it's raining in southern Alabama, a little bit of Georgia. Most of Florida is clear. It's still scattered southeast of us. It's not a huge area. And of course here in West Tennessee, we're in good shape, of course. Alright, let me zoom on out to the nation. Then I'll be ready to show you the other map. There you go. There you see where it's raining, where it's snowing up in the northeast, mixed with sleet way up there in northern Maine. Looks like it's snowing in the Pacific Northwest and a few spots out there, according to this radar. And pretty much and raining in, of course, the southwest portions of the country. Alright, that's pretty much a view of the whole country. That's one quick view. If I can get my map to camera to sit still. And here's the big map for this. Let me get this over to where you can see it a little bit better. I don't mean you to be seeing two maps at one time. Well, let me scoot this over just a little. I think it's right. There we go. This is the Weather Channel's surface map as of 9:20 Central Time. Now you see two low pressures to our south, and they're moving on east along with that cold front that's moving through the Appalachian Mountains east of us. There's that high over Kansas that's getting ready to take over our weather for a few days. And there you see the other systems out west, and kind of where it's raining and snowing and where it isn't. Ain't picking up that snow up there too good, is it? Like that other map was. I don't know why. Well, alright. And let me move on to the detailed forecast, and that'd be it for tonight. Let me turn it around. I'll read it to you. Hopefully that'd be alright. It does look like it's going to be. Oh, let me put these down. I don't know what's wrong now. There we go. Now I can move it. It's going to be fair the rest of tonight. Skies have cleared out now, and it's going to remain that way. Let me look at the camera. And remain mostly clear tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. And by Monday afternoon and evening, we'll have another chance for rain. About 50 to 80% chance. 50% during the afternoon, 80% Monday night. Alright. Let me see. The sun set at 4:42 p.m. this evening. The moon will be setting at 3:03 a.m. tomorrow morning. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:46 a.m. Be setting tomorrow evening at 4:42 p.m. The moon will be rising at 3:35 p.m. tomorrow afternoon and be setting at 4:10 a.m. Saturday morning. Now tomorrow the weather's going to be mostly clear. Well, like I mentioned, there might be a few passing clouds from time to time, may briefly become partly cloudy from time to time, but it shouldn't last very long. In general, mostly clear, with a low near 34 degrees tomorrow morning, and a high tomorrow of about 62 degrees, which that still won't feel too bad. Won't be as warm as today's 67, but still be kind of pleasant. We'll have north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour tomorrow. And on Saturday, it looks like it's going to be fair skies again, with a low near 36 and a high of 65, with north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Sunday, mostly clear skies, with a low near 37 and a high of 68, with southeast winds at 10 to 20. And like I mentioned, Monday's our next chance for rain, Monday and Tuesday, actually. Fair skies Monday till noon, then becoming mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of rain, jumping up to 80% chance by Monday night, with a low near 46 and a high of 69, with south winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And the full moon, by the way, is going to be Monday on the 4th, complete. And Tuesday, I'll go ahead and go that far, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance for rain, with low near 48 and a high of 56, with north winds at 10 to 20, and it finally clear back up by next Wednesday, December the 6th, with a low near 33 and a high of 46, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And by the way, toward the end of next week, especially toward the weekend, it's really going to get chilly. Really cold toward the next weekend. For example, next Thursday, low near 27. Next Friday, the 8th, low near 24 degrees. And low near 23 degrees next Saturday, December the 9th. And the high is going to be in the middle 40s each of those days. 46, 44, 45. So it's going to be kind of nippy with 47 next Saturday week. If that don't change. So it's going to be mighty chilly toward next weekend. So be cautious and be ready for that one. But it's going to be not too bad this weekend. Not overall. With highs in the mid to upper 60s this weekend and highs in the middle 40s next weekend, with lows down in the lower 20s, I believe. Yeah, lower 20s by next weekend. What about that next weekend, I guess? That might even moderate a little bit between now and then, since that's so many days out. Alright, that's it for tonight, folks. I hope you have a very pleasant night. Good night, sweet dreams. Hope you have a great Friday. Low near 34 and a high of 62. Thought I'd repeat that one real quick. With north winds at 10 to 20. Again, the sun rises at 6:46 and sets at 4:42. Moon rises at 3:35 p.m. and sets at 4:10 a.m. Saturday morning. Alright, that's it for tonight. Good night, folks. God bless you. Thank you for watching. And hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow evening. And until then, so long. And God bless.